も皆さんこんにちは、タカです。NBA の頂点に付き合っていきます。前回から1日経ったんでね、ちょっとアプリの方で VC を受け取っております。で、アシストだよな。ボールコントロール。今でもアシストは決められるかな。ボールコントロールだ。一応これだとね、ちょっとあれだよ。身長とか操作して、ドライバーとフィニッシュ、シュートメーカーでも身長操作したらね、ボールハンドリングがこれで最大で75いくからね。まあ1個いく。だからまあ特別なドリブルムーブはできんじゃない？ちょっと上のね。結構上のやつだともっとね、ボールコントロール必要なんだけどね。まあでもその辺はポイントガードでしょ、大体。ね。身長的な問題もあるしね、なかなかね。にしてもアシスト8か。難しいな。
Surprised you made it on time.
まあクールの態度で。
All right. I'll buy it. Why wouldn't I be here?
I just figured your new PR guy. Have you doing a couple radio shows and TV shows this afternoon, talking yourself up.
Man, look who just rented a condo in your headspace. Hey, look, if you're not careful, I might just buy the whole building.
Okay, so you got jokes, huh? You ever get tired of hearing your own hustle?
There it is. My first down payment.
So it's all you now, huh? Just you and baby Zuckerberg?
Zach's on all the Mad Ants, all right? This exposure's good for all of us. We all win.
The Mad Ants aren't going anywhere. He needs to just focus on looks from the league. Everything else is a waste of time.
So what, you think that he's gonna help you with the scouts, too?
I know he's gonna help you. But you're in my way.
Have you heard about Vlad?
Nah, who's Vlad?
The Romanian guy on the Nets. They just brought him over. Vlad the Impaler?
I didn't see a Vlad on the roster.
Their center.
Andre Haji?
Right, yeah, but they call him Vlad the Impaler.
Hey, man, don't sweat it, Howie. Whoever he is, we got this.
Oh, you know something I don't?
Yeah. I read up this morning on Wayne Hoops HQ. The blog called us out, saying that the key to this game is neutralizing Haji. And the only way to do that is to get everybody involved, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Are you looking to get a triple-double?
I'm looking to win, baby. Win!
Welcome everyone to Fort Wayne, Indiana. We have another great G League matchup for you tonight between the Mad Ants and the Long Island Nets. I'm Blake Suniga alongside my good friends Tim Swartz and Brian Banapatemi. Tim, what do you make of this matchup?
Well, we have some great stars to watch in this game. Is Marcus Young and recent addition AI will look to carry the weight against a very tough Long Island team.
And we'll look to see how he adjusts to the G League.
And of course, the Nets are led by the Romanian big man, Vlad the Impaler. He's the type of big man that can just take over a game.
A lot of storylines to follow in this matchup. It should be a fun one.
And for Long Island, Vlad is the star of the team, but the top to bottom, they have talent.
Absolutely. They provide a tough matchup for teams because they can run so many sets from inside and out. Reminds me a little bit of how the Denver Nuggets are constructed.
Yeah, great point, Brian. He was in the perfect position to grab that rebound and get the putback.
Tatum, defended by Nelson. Throws it down.
Such a savvy veteran. Can't leave someone open around Tatum. That's asking for trouble.
And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Haji. Rebounded by the Mad Ants. One thing you have to admire about Coach Keller is his commitment to having the team stay involved with the community.
When you create an atmosphere like that within a locker room in the surrounding city, you get more than the sum of your parts. Keller inspires his players by really making what they do larger than the results on the floor.
Great touch on the 16-footer.
A confident scorer. When Haji is draining those mid-range Jays, it helps open the floor up for the rest of his team.
Pass to Tatum. Trigg a screen, fires the three. Offensive
Nice.
board.
Nice.
Connor Trigg throws it
こ
down.
っちのセンター負
Doubled
け
up
ねえぜ
that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He's one of the most determined rebounders we've got in the league.
Get out of his way.
Yeah, please get out of his way and let him do his work. And, you know, he gets so many second
For sure.
chance points because of how hard he works. And that's why the coaches and his teammates admire him.
Well, it has been said time and time again, but it doesn't make it any less true. The state of Indiana loves their basketball.
And it's one reason why a team like the Mad Ants can have such a devoted fan base. It goes across the entire state.
It's in everyone's DNA. Now here's Andrews. 4 on the shot clock.
よし止めた止めた
For 3, Ted Nelson. And the Nets get it back. And the shot goes in.
そう
Using his height
角度
well
よ
on the glass, the Romanian superstar is fantastic at reaching out and
よ悪い角度
snagging
やってく
second
るわ
chance opportunities.
AI with it. Andrews defending. Screen by AI. The kick out to Young. AI inside. And that's out of bounds. Fort Wayne will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.
確かに
Here's Carter.
あ入らない
That shot off. And Long Island will come the other way.
惜しかったね今のは
Nelson outside. Pass to Russell. Stolen by
Nice.
Carter. Howie Carter, not the
Mama.
most impactful player on the floor for the Mad Ants, but
Oh,
he
daijoubu
is
ka.
a valuable member of the team.
Oh, absolutely. He can give them a spark on occasion, but he's one of those glue guys. Fantastic chemistry with the rest of the team, and he just knows his role.
そうだ
Now here's AI. Tries it from 16.
もうちょっと早めに打ったらね入ってた
And that one's good. Carter.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Russell with it. Defended by Carter. Pass to Haji. It's hauled in by
Nice.
AI.
Well, I'm not sure, Brian, if you caught the local news, but apparently
Yes.
some of the Mad Ant players played a pickup with some of the locals.
Yeah, a sight to see for sure. I believe it was AI and Tatum in a 2-on-2 game. You know, small things like that are what makes this team so endeared in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, they really love them out
ナイスナ
there.
イス
It's stolen by Trigg. They're moving it up. Let's it go for 14. And
Nice.
again, it's Fort Wayne.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
We'll see how long they can keep it going.
なかなかスモールフォワードには待ってこないなセンターがやっぱり
Now here's
頼り
Russell.
みたいな
Defense right on him. Here's Haji. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting
だ
at
か
a
ら
4
積
for
極
9
的にフリ
clip.
ップに行こ
And with Vlad the Impaler, they really run the offense through him.
Every set this team has makes the best use of having an elite center in the middle. Haji is a great presence on the floor, and it's no surprise they built the offense around him.
Screen by AI. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
うとりあえず打ってくれ
Here's Boss. The three-pointer off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter.
とりあえず4アシ
Mad
スト
Ants
だ
out in front, leading by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up.
なかなかいいんじゃないかこの調子でいければ8アシストはいけそうだ
All right, the second quarter.
おお勝ってるねいいね
Here's Joseph. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Effective at working his magic inside. Give Joseph these opportunities, and he's more than happy to take them.
Trigg with the ball. Screen by AI.
なんで渡すの
Back to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Fort Wayne with the rebound. Pass to AI. And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Screen by AI.
はいはい早くボールもら
From
いって
past
くれ
the
よ
arc. Good on the triple.
すげえ
Yeah, they're starting to get a little trigger happy with their three-pointers. That's something that'll make any coach a little bit upset.
Yeah, just casting them up here in the second.
Pass to Haji. Over Trigg. And the Nets getting another bucket right there.
And Andre Haji, better known as Vlad the Impaler, he is a handful of a center. Does everything you want from a big man, including scoring, defense, and setting up others on the offensive end.
On the wing, Paul Tatum. Screen by AI. The open shot, Paul Tatum. Again for Wayne.
Tatum teaching a lesson to his teammates on how to use a screen. That's a play that all young players need to master.
Pass to Andrews. Now here's Haji. Covered by
ここ
AI.
にボールが回ってきても
Over Tatum. It's hauled in by the Mad Ants.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the
Nice,
scoreboard.
nice.
They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
And AI and the rest of the Mad Ants were involved in some community work recently.
Mike.
They had a booth at the State Fair.
You just have to love that the team is willing to take time and meet fans on an individual basis by having a booth at the fair. It just takes a day for the players, but goes a long way in developing ties with the community.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Haji. And he drops it in from the low
今の入る
post.
ね
A wonderful inside score, really like an old school big man. You gotta like watching Haji do his thing down there.
So we conclude the first half.
てかアシストが出てねえな
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested
2
game,
回チャンス
but
あった
anything
が
can
両方と
happen.
も外された
Without
し
question, Andre Haji displaying his skills today.
Well, I think it'll be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half here, because so far they haven't had any answer for him when he's down on the block.
Yeah, maybe mixing up his looks, bumping him out, front him, double down, anything to throw him off his rhythm.
Triple him.
And when Young is on the floor, you know he is going to be a
Nice.
threat to score.
Offense just comes so easy to Young, and he knows it. You hope he finds a way to expand his game, but when you need a bucket, he is such a good option to have. You know, he possesses sort of a throwback game for a big man. Haji is most comfortable operating close to the basket.
First trip to the line for him here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Young. He has 5. And with Marcus Young, perhaps the first thing you notice about him is the killer instinct on the court.
Young is
Nice.
a player that is always looking to exploit a weakness or catch a defender slipping up. Sometimes he'll get too focused on that
それを見逃
aspect
さ
of
な
the
い味方
game,
も強
but
い
I'd say it's worked well for him so far.
Pass to Haji. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
Nice.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
Timeout called, the Nets.
He's seeing a lot of their shots miss the mark and figured it would be a good time to draw something up for an easy look.
Yeah, you know, Tim, there's always that one go-to play every coach has in his back pocket, and that's probably the one he's drawing up, trying to get them an easy bucket out of this break.
He's got to break up this cold streak.
Back, no good.
And of course, AI, a name that might sound familiar to college hoops fans, had a good run, a big game in the Sweet 16, but ultimately the team came up just short. Still, showed some great potential in what was his final year.
From downtown. And again, it's the Nets missing.
もうちょっ
To
と
the
積
paint.
極的に打
Young
って
got a piece of
頼
it.
むから
And their first miss of the second half, they come out strong.
They set the pick. Down low. Here's Mack. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And AI, not the leader of the Bulldogs team, but he was a vital piece.
Yeah, wasn't the leader while he was there, as that role was filled by Corey Harris, but he certainly showed promise. Physically, it's always been there for AI, right? He just needed time to sharpen the mental aspect of the game.
Well, if you ever had the chance to talk to Paul Tatum about basketball, You can really just tell how passionate he is about the game. You pick any topic about the sport or any part of the game's history, and he'll chew your ear off about anything until the sun comes up.
Pass to Grace. Screen by AI. Back to Grace. On the wing, Paul Tatum. Trigg. Haji covering. Clock at 6. Haji with the steal. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Bucket is good. And guys like Tatum, who have been in basketball so long, sometimes they can lose the drive.
Yeah, and it's natural to get burnt out by any profession when you do it so long. That just isn't the case with Tatum, though. When he starts going on about basketball and what it has meant to his life, it's as heartfelt as any love song. And I love a good love song, Blake. Just a true basketball life for Tatum is.
And the head coach of the Mad Ants, Gordon Keller. He's a back-to-the-basics kind of coach. He's going to drill the fundamentals and accountability to this Mad Ants roster from the first whistle to the final horn.
Three-pointer. And Howie Carter with the 3.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Oh, they're in the zone right now. And that bucket looks about, what, 10 feet wide for them right now?
Man.
Pass to Haji. And the jam by Andre Haji.
And it's great whenever Haji catches fire. Got to keep feeding the big man when this happens. The Romanian is reeling.
And Coach Keller not one to mince words with what he expects.
Absolutely not. If you're playing for Coach Keller, you're going to be sound fundamentally. And that structure he brings is crucial for players in the G League who are really looking to shore up their game.
They set the screen. Picked by Haji. To the left wing. It's hauled in by the Mad Ants.
You know how things get around here in Fort Wayne. When the Mad Ants play, the entire city pays attention. The whole city shuts down as they love to support their local G League chapter.
Here's Fresh. Picked by Haji. On the wing, Brad James. Haji. Lets it fly from 18. Daniels grabs the board. On the wing, Here's James.
どう見ても今のはセンターにパスなの。
Here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mad Ants out in front, leading by 17.
And it starts momentarily.
And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Now here's Russell, defended by Carter. Joseph, the screen. Nelson outside. Down low. And Joseph gets it to go.
Excellent situational awareness. Leaves someone open around Nelson, and he's going to exploit it.
AI. Odom defending. Here's AI. Tries again. And the layup is good.
He is tireless, guys. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
They set the pick. Now here's Russell, defended by Carter. Shot off the screen. Poked away. And out of bounds, the Mad Ants will take it.
Substitution on the board.
We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tatum. AI. Back to Tatum. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that
ファール
time.
より今は
So
入った
shoot
方が
two
嬉しい
here.
んだが
And Paul Tatum, a Houston native, grew up in that area.
And Tatum was a huge Rockets fan growing up. You talk to him, and he'll tell you his love for the game all started with him watching his hometown team as a kid.
Yeah, watching a little T-Mac, a little Yao Ming.
Now a timeout called by Long Island. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock in it. They set a pick. Here's Andrews. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Solid mechanics on the jump shot, Andrews. This is why his coaches encourage him to shoot.
Pass to Tatum. Screen by AI. Off the pick. He squares up and sinks it.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jumper.
And the Nets with possession here. It's an 18-point game. Nelson outside. Pass to Campbell. The shot, no good. So Fort Wayne will take it the other way.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
AI drives in, and he comes up with the deuce.
自分で決めるべ
There's
きで
the
はないんだ
attitude they want to see from AI. Moving, driving, attacking, keeping the defense on the back foot.
Outside Kelsey. Outside Andrews. And Robert Andrews slams it
いやいや
in.
そんなのどうでもいいから
Love
よ
seeing Andrews penetrate with purpose, just really determined to get it
い
done
や
on
ア
the
シスト
drive.
だな
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
Pass to AI. Launches a three. Another three for Fort Wayne.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
ああダメだ終わっ
And there it is, the final whistle.
た割と最高出んだな
And there were standout stars tonight, sure, but I like the way that the whole team, everybody, aimed to slow up Vlad the Impaler. That was a key factor in Fort Wayne coming out with the win.
Offensively, the Mad Ants seem to be gelling, and you can just see when this team is on the same page. And they gave us a peek of how
ダメでしたね全然ねまあ8アシストこの時点ではどう考えても難しいから
What's your name? You're working hard, right? Fighting.
Yeah, but I keep slamming into this wall.
Why?
I don't know. I'm doing everything right. I keep my head down. I grind.
But you're still hitting that wall. So climb over it. Find your way around it. Dig a tunnel underneath it. Do not think about this wall as a barrier. Think about it as a question.
What's the question?
When I was a little kid, I wanted a big sounding job, right? Just like everybody else. I wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, president.
Astronaut. I want to be an astronaut.
Right. But then I got older, and my heart told me something else. Words. I loved how they sounded when I gave them context, purpose. I knew I wanted to be great at it. And everyone told me that it was impossible because of the barriers, right? I'm a female. The odds, the competition, and never be able to make it as a living. And unfortunately, they were right. Every single door that I knocked on was slammed in my face.
But you knew they were wrong.
I knew that I could write. But I had to think about why I was being rejected. What were my flaws? Regroup, rethink.
You went over that wall.
I built a ladder.
So, what happened?
Oh, it all fell apart, and now I just troll around at carnivals looking for stuffed animals to complete my collection.
Oh, right. See, that's impossible. Can't be done.
No, now I have a great career, and it pays me enough that it's my only job, and it continues to grow. I am a sports writer and owner of Wayne Hoops HQ.
Wait, Wayne, that's you? That's amazing. I read you like all the time. I always thought you were a guy.
Oh, okay, because girls can't write about sports.
Nah, the exact opposite. Always thought it was written by a dude named Wayne.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
I get that all the time.
Yeah, your piece about Ben Simmons' development as a passer, man, I read that like 50 times.
Thank you. Yeah. I did feel like going out with you was kind of touchy territory and crossing a line, so I kind of wanted to see how this went before I told you about it. What I do is very important to me, so anything that could call that into question is a red line.
Yeah, I totally get that.
I want to get you something before you leave.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah,
What is,
company on your
no.
walk home.
Thank you. Thank you for this giant elephant.
No, you won't look creepy at all. Just a tall guy, his stuffed animal.
I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Rhymes with ash can?
あの時の人記者だったんだ。記者っていうかライターっていうか。
Yo, it's your boy AI coming at you from Fort Wayne, Indiana, all by way of China and the Shanghai Bears. What's up to my people out there? What's up, Wei? What's up, Zhang? What's up, Coach? Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not gonna take it easy on you, but man, we're gonna have a good time, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. How was that?
Not magic, but it works. Yeah, it works really well actually. It's real. It's unfiltered, you know. It's gonna give me something to cut into the gameplay so that people get to know the real you.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to come off like I'm just trying too hard to promote me only. I want my game to speak first.
Your game is gonna speak for you, man. I'm gonna speak for you. There's nothing wrong with having a couple more voices in the room.
Look, hey, you gotta keep your wrist loose, all right? You're shooting too flat.
What do you care how I shoot? You're the one with the game coming up.
I know. Look, one more time, okay? Wrist loose, elbow in. Woo! That's right, baby. Feels good, right?
It does.
Hey, so, you think I screwed up with Nikki?
What, on that date?
Yeah. I think that she thinks I'm nervous around her now since she's a reporter.
Are you nervous?
正直な話。
Well, maybe, I guess, but, I mean, it's not like because she's a blogger. I mean, I think about her all the time, like, she's in my head, man, like, it's actually kind of nice. You know, it feels right. It feels like something's happening.
Wow. It's the unflappable AI finally getting butterflies.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, it's kind of like what Paul was saying about the city. Like, I've had girlfriends before, but, I mean, not like this. Something about her just makes me feel like I'm home.
What? We open on the two of you driving through Amish country. You're going through one of those covered bridges. New idea. Yeah, you're wearing those hats and overalls. Yeah. You open it up on the two-lane blacktop. You see those rows of corn going by. She's looking at you, and you can see it in her eyes. You go, "This is good, man. I can sell this. What are you doing this weekend?"
All right, let's reel it in, Zach. Let's reel it in. All right, let's sell the game. Okay, let's focus on the game.
There's no line anymore, AI. It's all the same brand. You want to get to the next level? This is what you have
Let's
to do.
keep it at the game for now, okay, man?
That's not enough.
Well, it has to be. Okay? For now?
Fine. Yeah, for now. Fine for now, yeah.
大丈夫かなこの先。 人への人へのアシストか。難しいことを言うな。でやっぱ74もあるし、一貫しばらくダンクし体の強さ上げとこうか。こんなん加速がまあ数字的には上がんないけど上げられはする。よしこれだな。で次もお楽しみに。またね。